Life Gains team. It's time to put y'all to bed on Friday night. It is the Friday Life Gains live stream. And we're just going to talk a little BMF, just kind of rounding out some things. I'm going to take a lot of you guys' comment section tonight. We're also going to talk about this whole thing with Jada Pinkett and Will Smith. I have a clip of it, but I have yet to watch it because I want to save my full reaction to it up here for you guys. And then we're going to talk about Facebook trying to enter the metaverse. With that coming, I just see a whole lot of relationships getting into a whole lot of trouble talking about the metaverse. And then I'm going to end you guys on this. I got a stock pick for you. You better listen up. When I told you guys Tesla was going to get back to $1,000 after the split, I got another stock that just split 2 months ago that is on the same arc to be at $1,000 probably by next year at this time. And we'll get into that closer to the end of this video. So if you're into life gains, making that money in the stock market, I'm going to hit you up when we get to the end. Let me shout out the people that's in here with me that came to rock with me. Ron Mitchell, my brother, he's here all the time. Good looking out, homie. Ill71, what's up? Tressa C, the big homie Tressa C. We love her in this household. That's our homie. You can come eat with us. She in the building. The Enlightened Introvert. Damn, great name, brother. Sylvia Davis is in the building. Beard Gang has showed up. Montana Max is in the building. Dre Glass, welcome. First time coming to be live. You guys show Dre Glass some love because we try to amp it up when we go live. We try to make it entertaining. We try to make it fun. And we do try our best to get you guys all involved. My big homie Buzz, 703 in the building. Alexander Derrick from Texas. Oh, man. What's going on, buddy? That's one of the only states, well, a handful of the only states I've never visited. I want to get out there to Texas. I'm going to have to make that happen real soon. And Shekinah in the building. So let's go ahead and get into this thing. Let me give you guys a clip reminder of what's supposed to happen in episode 6 of BMF. And then we're going to talk about what I think might happen in episode 6. Take a look.
Had no idea, he's just a kid.
My hustle will make up for whatever I'm lacking.
Both of our boys are wrapped up in the streets.
Something happened. We got some people looking out after y'all.
What did you and Demetrius do that requires us to leave our house?
I feel like I'm in prison. When is this gonna be over?
I know you one of the gateways to Detroit.
Think you're gonna take over the world?
Hell yeah.
Oh, wow. Ladies and gentlemen, you guys are going off down in the comment section. Montana Max, you guessed it correctly. That is the one I'm talking about. We'll get there. Reggie M, Philly in the house. Miss Classic 01. I appreciate that love, my lady. Thank you for coming and showing me some love, rocking with me. Please share my content. The big homie Tressa C. She wanted to introduce Dre how we get down over here. When people send me super chats, I have some kind of a funny video to say thank you. And Tressa C knows I'm very thankful for her super chat of $10 to welcome Dre for his first live stream with us. So Tressa C, this is for you and B. Avery. And you know where we're going.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, baby, let me tell you something. If a whore ain't paying y'all bills, that's the last thing y'all should be worried about.
I appreciate you, Tressa C. That's one love. Dolo Dynamite, what's up? I'm from the whole Southwest Detroit. My brother, you know I rock for Detroit. I'm married to a Detroiter. Love Detroit. I'm actually trying to get to Detroit and live some point in time. Glad to see. Oh, man, the big homie Buzz coming through with the 703. Buzz, this is for you because I haven't talked politics in so long. I ain't forgot about it, Buzz. This is for you.
I represent the rent is too damn high party. Playing the silly game, but it's not going to happen. The rent too damn high movement. The people I'm here to represent can't afford to pay their rent. Listen, someone's stomach, child stomach just growled. Did you hear it? Rent is too damn high.
Yes, that rent is too damn high. You live in California. People leaving that place left and right. Like the Icelanders left Iceland. They leaving left and right. I mean, we've got people in here from Jersey. We've got Jonestown, PA, Tennessee in the building. I love my neighbors. South Carolina in the building. Love my neighbors in South Carolina. And then Dynamite. Yeah, Big Meech from the Hole. It's an area of Southwest. Okay. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let me go ahead and dive on in. Let me put this graphic up here for you. Bam. What do we think is going to happen? This episode, Stars just released these pictures that's going to be in the upcoming episode. Kato and your boy B Mickey. What do you think B Mickey is going to do when he finds out Kato is a snitch? Is he going to leave Kato? Is he going to rock with Meech and Southwest T? Or is he going to try to go off and have a Bonnie and Clyde situation with Kato? Post your comments. Let me know what you think. Man, we've got everybody. We've got every state represented except for Hawaii and Alaska. Frank is in San Antonio. Karen is in Chicago. Shakana is in 705. For those of you that don't know, that's Virginia. Air Maxwell is in Philly. Shayla P is in my favorite city. You see I'm rocking the hat, Miami. Tony Garrison is in New York. And let's see here. Denise Nicole. He ain't lying. I'm a realtor in Arizona. Cali moving with the, yeah, man. I'm not lying. As a matter of fact, how many times do y'all ever catch me lying about business, finance, and fitness? Never. Those are areas that we call life gains on this channel. TV shows, okay, yeah. You know, I'll stretch that for entertainment. But when it comes to your money, when it comes to your livelihood, when it comes to you making money, when it comes to you building credit, building a business, I give you guys the straight facts of what I've been through. So is this going to be a problem for B Mickey and Kato? Because right now, Kato got B Mickey by the balls, literally and figuratively. He's eating out of her hand. I mean, he eating like he's a deer on the side of the road, eating right out of Kato's hands. She done gave him the draws, and he was thoroughly happy. So happy, his happy ass almost started talking conversations about what color condom to wear. Bruh, come on, man. Look, put on a safe condom, get in the draws, do your thing. But we all know Kato did not give him the draws for nothing. What's her play? Is her play to try to suck down more information on the fellas? Was her play not only suck down more information, but at the same time, she was feeling a little emotional, a little distraught about what had just happened when she had her face down with the gun in her mouth from Lamar. Let me know what you guys think. Eric Iverson, the big homie, related to Allen Iverson. I just hope Kato don't end up pregnant. Well, damn. The man said he used a condom. He said, you know, he was asking questions that I ain't never heard no other brother ask. He was asking questions like, what color you want me to use? And I'm up here like, bro, it's already a blessing that the woman wants to have sex with you. And all she wants you to do is put on a condom. Forget the color. Just make sure you got one that works. That's all you got to do. That's it. Make sure it works. Get in there and get out. But I feel like someone is going to wind up getting used in that situation. I feel like Kato right now has the upper hand on B Mickey. You know, he's been chasing her. He's been trying to get with her. And if he finds out that she's been ratting, I kind of feel like he might be down for it, but he might want to just get her to come clean on all the information that she knows, when 100% guarantee you she don't like him like that. Kato does not like him like that. She's in this thing for herself. And I just want to know, what is going to be the end point for Kato? How is she going to stop this thing with B Mickey? Because I don't see how they're not going to let us see a scene or a episode where B Mickey don't find out what the truth is. But for real, post me all your comments. Let me know. Rashonda says, Kato will use B Mickey for information. Tell Lamar everything. We only got 3 episodes, Rashonda. And from the trailer, it looks like Lamar is on the run, not only from, you know, his crew, but from some other entity. So you might be right about that. I just don't know how much more story we can get out of B Mickey using Kato. I mean, Lamar using Kato for information. But I think we could get some fireworks in this episode. Shayla P, Meech, and Terry is going to find out, and they'll use B Mickey to set her up. Do you think they can trust B Mickey like that? I mean, because B Mickey be bucking up at both of them, more so Meech. But do you think they can really get him to be used like that? Because I want you to think about this, Shayla. B Mickey got the hots for Kato. Like, he likes Kato. He really, really likes Kato. And I don't know if he could put aside his emotions and his penis to follow through with the plan that the organization is going to put in place. We'll see. Dolo, he says, Lamar's real name is Leighton Simmons in the hood. And Dolo, he's still alive, right? Post me your comment. I think he's still alive. And let's see here. My name is Corey. Meech and B Mickey already own the rocks. Yeah, they are. I can see that. But for now, he's still behaving like he's a soldier. Eric Iverson, get those likes up. Also, Lamont, I think Famel will join Meech. 100% with you. 100% with you, man. The fact that they didn't show him physically leaving that hospital, you know they're going to bring him back at some point in time, and he's going to be down with Meech and the crew. Hell, they might even give him his own territory if he comes through with the big help. Ladies and gentlemen, we have someone about to join us. And then I got to talk about the big homie living legend in a second. You guys know her. You guys love her. And tonight her hair's did. And it's straight as the hair on a horse's back. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss K.
Hey, guys.
Miss K.
I hope they love me. I love them.
Miss K, we got to talk about what my subscribers and other subscribers have helped you achieve. Ladies and gentlemen, through all the work we have done to try to help smaller YouTubers, help people with social media presence, bringing guests. Some of you guys have been here with me and Larry since the pandemic started, and you know the type of work we try to do to help people. Miss K has reached the threshold on YouTube where she finally gets paid. She's got the 1,000 subscribers, and she got the 400,000 watch time hours.
Yes, yay! Thank you.
And
thank you all.
Yes, I was going to say, and we owe this all to you, great subscribers.
Yes,
that have helped to get her there. That have told Miss K how beautiful she is, how you love her smile, how she don't need no makeup, and then y'all go right on over there and show her love and subscribe.
Yes.
Very grateful. And we're glad to have you up here tonight, Miss K.
Yes. And I do apologize for being late. My son had a pop-up game. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
And then had the nerve to win, so they had to go right into a championship game. I said, okay, Coach, can you please drive him home? I got somewhere to be.
girl, look, let me tell you something. I was doing YouTube alone before I met any of y'all. Now you could have just said, "Mine, this is my son, his game, he won." I'm with that because I just got back from my daughter's Halloween party, where, by the way, she was an astronaut. And she looked real good in her astronaut outfit.
Did you take pictures?
They're on Instagram right now.
Okay.
So if you're not following me on IG and you want to see some of the personal life, follow me on IG. I put a lot of stories up there. Check her out. Yeah. But yeah, she enjoyed it. And I can see her being an astronaut 25 years from now. I can see that.
And my nephew would get along. Oh my gosh. All he talks about is the planets. That's all he talks about. All
she does in this house is run up to my telescope like she can really see anything. No, she can't see in it. And then she comes and grabs, I got a drone here too. She'll come grab the drone, come grab my hand and take me to the front door and take her out so she can mess around and crash the drone.
Wow.
So the makings is there. Let me shout out my super chatter real quick. Hey, Miss K, aka, oh God, Jesus Christ. Hey, Miss K, aka my future wife. Do you think Kato will survive after season 1? Eric, 100% she's going to survive.
Yes.
100% she's going to survive. With her being kind of, two-faced, that just makes for great TV. It increases the intensity. It makes it more intense. And yeah, she's definitely going to be around. Lovely one says, "Hey, Miss K, you resemble Moni Love." Who's that?
I've heard that. They've said that a few times, I don't see it, but thank you.
Okay.
I like Moni Love.
And let me shout you guys out to the original host, the co-host of this show, the living legend Larry. He's been on vacation. He's been letting his hair down. He's been getting de-stressed, getting his plans together for next year. He will be back in this building with me live, co-hosting next week, next Friday. And we're going to have a good cast for you then. We're going to have B. Avery and One Take Big Dog to discuss Marvel's Eternals. Now, oh yeah. Now back to the regularly scheduled program. Miss K.
Yes.
How is B. Mickey gonna act and behave when he finds out Kato is an inside snitch?
Well, right now I don't trust B. Mickey, so it's just for me. It's like I don't put nothing past him. Anything is possible. He might.
You think he's gonna be?
To me, it's like it could go either way. He could, because he's so trigger happy, he could wind up killing her. Not this season, but eventually, if he's really loyal, if he turns out to be really loyal, he could possibly kill her. Possibly, right? But if he is the person that I think he is, which is untrustworthy, then he probably would, continue to work with her. Who knows?
So you think that because she put it on him so good, she's got his mind, as my grandma would say, his nose wide open. You think that he would be on her side and possibly try to do some Bonnie and Clyde type thing with her? That's a possibility?
Yeah, it's a possibility. He has a problem with following orders and everything, and I could see him trying to break off to do his own thing. And if Kato isn't really a favorite in the 50 Boys, then I could see them kind of breaking off together and that being a conversation. So, yeah.
Okay. Wow. You heard it here first. Miss K said it can go both ways. She covered all her bases on the show. Oh, we got another one. The big homie, Eric Iverson, be coming through, man. He keep you on that slow drip of super chats. Do you think Cash Doll will seek revenge on Meech? Nope. Nah. Why would she? I mean, after the way her cage was rattled last week, I think she's just glad she's got a daughter. She probably wants to get the hell up out of Detroit. Yeah. I don't know how much more we're going to see Cash Doll beyond this season. Miss K, what do you think?
I think we'll see her a little more. No, and I was thinking that too. I was trying to wonder what else. What more of a role can she serve?
Right. That's
what I mean.
Right.
I don't really, and it's kind of hard to see her doing anything else but just kind of maybe getting back with Lamar, probably giving him another chance because the daughter loves him. That's the only thing that I could see. That's the only way I could see her, coming back.
Could you see her being some kind of a peacemaker between Lamar and Meech? Is that possible?
I don't get that from her right now. It's like I don't really know much about her yet, like what kind of personality she has. I don't know. The way she flip-flopped between Lamar and Meech so quickly, I can't really tell what kind of chick she is right now.
Right. I mean, neither. Other than an opportunist.
Right.
Who whichever one's scratching that itch the best, who got the sharpest fingernails to get deep in that skin, deep. That's the only one seem like,
or the shiniest diamonds,
Right. Diamonds are a girl's best friend, and she sure enough went with that. I mean, damn. Teach a man how to get them legs in the Y shape. She sure did that. Eric is back, my people. This is how you super chat, you slow drip us. He says, I only asked that because I saw BMF's and Cash Doll's IG page. Okay. What is Cash Dog out here dry snitching? Is that what she doing? Because stars don't really mind leaky stuff happening. They like leaks a little bit, so I'm with it.
I saw something today where it was like Meech and she was recording. Cash Dog was recording. Dimitri, what's his name? Meech Jr. Whatever, and the guy who plays Lamar. they were playing around backstage like they was kind of getting in each other's faces and everything. And she was like, boyfriends, stop. So I don't know if that's some type of scene that they're going to have together where they're face to face. I don't know. And she's there. So that could be a little, some kind of spoiler. I don't know.
Like stars ain't never scared to drop no spoilers, Miss K. We've seen them do this over and over again, and I love it. I appreciate it. Stars, your boy rocks with you. We've got 160 in the building on a lonely Friday night. Please give us 160 likes. Yes. Be sure to share us, and be sure to go and subscribe to the homie Miss K, who does a great job of putting out great content, great work. Next thing you know, you're gonna see her doing makeup, the reviews. She's gonna be interviewing superstars. Y'all stick with the sister. She is on her way. I got one more BMF related thing I want to cover with you, Miss K, and then we'll move on to some of the cultural events of this week.
Okay.
But in terms of BMF and this coming episode, what do you think is going to happen with Lamar?
I know he's on a warpath, of course.
Definitely.
Especially after getting that gate slammed in his face by Mo. He like, this man done try to take my baby, and I don't got no chance with my girl now.
Look, I done told the fellas, Miss K, when they don't open the screen door or that door that she had, access is denied. You hear me?
So, as you and I were talking about on Tuesday, at this point, he has nothing to lose. So he's just he's about to go back on his crazy streak, and, but I just don't think things are going to turn out for him well. I'm wondering what we're going to see, because, we kind of saw the clip of the 12th Street boys turning on him. And how is that going to happen? And I feel like because of the way he went after Femel like that, like he's like a little night stalker, I can see him doing that to some of the 12th Street boys and just kind of weakening the crew like that. But
I can see that.
Yeah.
Now, but see, here's the thing with that, Miss K. Slick is still alive and is down with the 12th Street crew. So how is Slick going to play a role in all this? And then here's the rumor that the fans been theorizing. Is Slick Zoe's daddy on the show? I don't think so, but I just wanted to ask you, a lady, do you think Slick is Zoe's daddy? Boy,
I'm trying to be nice, but
go ahead.
This is a theory. I was talking to my friend yesterday, and I said, I don't do theories like this because to me, it's just a theory that you're pulling out of your behind just to talk about something.
But here's the problem. People still watch the shit.
They sure do.
I know exactly what you're talking about, but people still watch the shit. So I mean, who's the fool here? The one
they sure do. And the thing is, I said to my friend, I said, girl, I don't do theories if I can't make a lot of sense of them. You see how I try to go and make connections and things like that. And I said, so I don't always do theories. Unless it's really making a lot of sense. And I don't see where people are getting that he could be the father. And so I wouldn't dare. There's nothing to say. There's no content, for me to bring forth to make a theory like that.
It don't. You just have to be. You just have to be a good as hell storyteller, just weaving shit together. Yeah. Because it. I mean, Miss K. I know what you're talking about. I'm not going to throw no names out there, but me and you, well, really before me and you, me, J-Mo, and Nita the Diva, shout out to them subscribing to their channels. We talked about that Monday night. How is it that by yesterday it's a damn video?
Right.
It's got a lot of views. Now,
exactly.
Now, I know I help out a lot of you YouTubers now, and I'll tell you how I do my videos. I make up theories. And I act like I'm writing an essay for school where you have the starting paragraph that introduces what you're talking about, and then 3 supporting paragraphs, or in my case, or in our case, 3 supporting pieces of material from whatever we watch this series that support whatever your theory is.
Exactly.
It ain't nothing to support. However, I'm learning. Just make bullshit and y'all.
That's it. And that's what I said to my friend. I said, do I have to do that?
Yeah, you got to do it. You got to do it. You got to do it.
Can't see myself.
You got to do it, Miss K. Now you're gonna have
Yes,
one or two people get up there and say this is a shit post and you're just making up stuff. But why the hell are you watching it?
Right.
Obviously, it invoked enough in you to get up here and you to vent about it, so you damn watch it anyway. But I guess that's what you got to do, Miss K. And if you've noticed, I put up 3 separate investing videos this week. Combined, they've got less than 500 views. But you will watch some made up shit about Zoe being somebody, Slick being somebody's daddy. But any event,
if you saw, remember when she was saying Zoe ain't even your daughter, this and that. PM was sat down and he was like, "Oh shoot, like this is news to me." He was eating the popcorn, his peanuts, whatever he was eating. So I just don't see it. Not enough, like you said, not enough content, not enough meat to even go there for me.
I mean, but at the end of the day, you look, it ain't about us, Miss K. It's about what they want. And if they want it, then we better give it to them.
I guess so. I'm gonna have to learn how to,
Hey, I got classes for you. I mean, hell, you know how many YouTubers follow my style of editing and the way I do. I got classes for you. Like I could have pulled some shit out my hind parts. Now I could have, but it's like sometimes when the videos be like that, you just don't want to sit there and just try to make up content. I know because your heart is not into it.
Right.
That's why sometimes I don't do those theories like that. But Star Alexander said, "Laugh my ass off." That's really how they taught us to write back in the day. Absolutely. Absolutely. Look, don't y'all forget, I do have a degree in science. I did have to get through college now. I mean, let's not get twisted. I have written 4 business plans that all got funded from the bank. Let's not forget now,
Right.
I get up here and bulljive with y'all, but your boy know how to get in that room and do his thing.
Yeah.
Last question for you, Miss K, about BMF before we get out of here. By the way, we got 185. Can we get 185 likes? Show Miss K some love. Show me some love.
Give us the likes.
Miss K, if Lamar leaves 12th Street, what becomes of Slick?
Wow. I like Slick. I don't know. I like him.
Because he was tough? Because he ain't snitch?
No, I just like him because just that scene that I just brought up with the whole eating the popcorn. I just think he's funny.
That was funny. He was funny. He's sitting in the middle of them just like the way you got your graphic on your YouTube where you sitting there looking at the popcorn.
Yeah. And I just think he's funny. Even when he was giving the advice to him about, look, you can't come at them crazy and hard and everything. You got to caress it. You got to show us some tender love or whatever he said.
Yeah.
And even the time when he was screaming at Mo and he said, I'm talking about Lamar. Remember he yelled, right? We just yelled out in the neighborhood. And he said, I got neighbors, Negro. And he said, all right, come on, let's smoke. To calm him down. I remember I used to do that to my sister when she used to act up and back in my weed smoking days. And she used to have an attitude or say something. I'd be like, all right, girl, here, hit this because I'm not in the mood for it. So I totally understand. That was my nice way of shutting her up. Like, hey, girl, you need this.
No, you didn't tell her to put this blunt in her mouth. Look at you. Let me find out. Miss K got a little rage in there somewhere. She got a little bit of rage in there somewhere, just a little bit. Girl, you hit this blunt. Shut up.
Back in the day.
Okay.
Y'all know I'm a church girl now.
Oh boy, we love the church girl.
But back to the point.
Yeah, yo, them church girls, boy, fellas, you post your comments. You know about them church girls, fellas. Post some comments. I know y'all about to light it up down there.
I know. I was about to say. Once you said that, I'm like, oh my gosh, here we go.
No, you said it. You said it. I ain't said you said it.
You told them to comment. Now they definitely, they gonna light it up.
Drop them hammers.
Yeah. Now back to Slick, PM. I call him PM.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what's gonna happen with him. I'm afraid for him actually, because you remember, like we talked about, you saw that face, and when he said I got the address on the Flannery's, Lamar was just like, I'm done with you. It kind of had that kind of look.
It did. It did.
So I don't know. And I feel like he needs to, I understand he's loyal to him, but at the same time, he also seems like the guy that for survival's sake, he will probably go against Lamar because he kind of had to join up with a crew anyway when Lamar was gone. So I'm hoping that he smartens up, Don't let fear get you killed. I mean,
check this out.
Go against them just like everybody else.
the big homie Contavious Hughes says Slick is going to join Meech's crew.
Oh, wow.
Yo.
I would like that.
Mr. Hughes. I understand where they're coming from because this story is loosely based on the real story, loosely based. Mm-hmm. At some point in time, pretty much everybody in that area wound up being in bed with Meech. You either got in bed with him or you got your ass ran over. So
get down or lay down.
See, Miss K? Yeah, y'all starting to pull out all the back trappings of Miss K. Get down or lay down. Exactly. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You got it. So,
I like that though. I really do. I like that a lot. I think that would honestly make a little sense too, especially since they with that little interaction that him and Meech had, like I know that you're a tough guy or whatever, but you're more afraid of Lamar and blah blah blah. He didn't kill him. He, the way Meech, I could see what I'm trying to say is I could see PM respecting how Meech does things.
Yeah. Especially the way when Lamar, especially when he sees how Lamar acts out of pocket. Because when Lamar went to choke Tiny, keep in mind it was Slick that broke that up.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yep.
And Slick is the one who done took a bullet for this man, who basically you put family over business is what he did, and everybody's seeing that. Everybody's seeing that. So I think you got a point, Miss K. Well, we'll see where it goes. It's going to be a good episode. You guys tune in, man. I have that review up for you guys on Sunday.
All right,
Miss K. I might have to let you put the church girl down for this next.
Okay. Can you hold on one second, Lamont? My daughter is being very. Hold on, please. Let me just turn this off real quick.
Go for it, ladies and gentlemen. Miss K don't play with that discipline. Miss K don't play with that discipline. She gonna roll it out. But there were some other things that happened this week, my people. And yes, I am talking about Jada Pinkett Smith. She's been all over social media this week.
Okay, sorry.
Oh, you good. She's been all over social media this week because they're saying she put Will Smith on blast about their sex life. Last year, she was into it, saying that she had like some estranged boyfriend, something like that. I didn't read anything. I grabbed one video story, and this is going to be my first time looking at it with Miss K to try to see if we can digest this as two happily married people giving you guys our advice. Not only happily married, but been married over a decade, both of us, about what she said and how it should have happened. You ready for this, Miss K?
Yes.
All right, here we go. I don't know what to expect because I didn't look at it, but here we go.
Expect your partner to know, especially when it comes to sex.
Right.
It's like, well, if you love me, you should know.
Right.
You know what I mean? Yeah. If you love me,
you should be able to read
you should read my mind.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's a huge pitfall.
That's a huge
It's not your responsibility to make your wife happy.
Read my mind,
right?
the fuck?
Just like it's not my wife's responsibility to make me happy. It's my responsibility to make me happy, and it's her responsibility to make her happy, and then we're gonna come together and build on that.
Right. What you need, tell me what you want, and on top of it, I know that I have to be accountable to do the same.
And do you?
I really try.
Yeah.
It's uncomfortable,
Very.
but it's deeply
Rapper and
helpful.
actor Will Smith just keeps taking the L's with Jada Pinkett. Last year, she admitted to having the entanglement relationship with August Alsina.
Started a friendship with August, and we actually became really, really good friends. And it all started with him just needing some help. You know, me wanting to help his health, his mental state. And we found all those different resources, you know, to help pull him through. And
Really, at the end of the day, it's just not quitting.
So after this story gained some steam in the media, Jada Pinkett Smith goes to Twitter and says she has time today and says that her and Will Smith have no problems in the bedroom. Now, sometimes I feel like Jada Pinkett Smith just does things to keep her name buzzing.
At this point,
Miss K, I'm trying to make heads and tails here because the way I've seen people just talking about she's putting the man on blast, challenging his manhood. In this particular clip, it was her talking in a bunch of riddles. So, Miss K, help me decipher anything I'm missing here. How did you see what she said, and what do you know about what's been said?
I just kind of like you. I saw a little post about something with the bed in the bedroom. I don't know if she was trying to say that it was a challenge, like their sex life was challenging, right?
Right.
And so I was just like, what now? At this point, I just feel like I'm tired of her and this. So I feel like she should retire the whole red table talk or whatever that thing is, because it's just opening up too much to their business out there. Like their business is just put out there. I understand that it probably was started for some kind of healing or whatever, talk, a nice place to come and talk, but no, it's just not. She's not looking good. She's a weird person to me. And I don't agree with a lot of things that come out of her mouth, and I just feel like she's so into trying to sound profound and intellectual, and it's just like, girl, garbage.
Drop the mic, Miss K, because when I asked you the question, not having any idea what you was going to say, I said, she's doing all this talking and I don't really hear nothing. That's exactly what I said to you. So you're using all these big words to talk around what is the real search. I hate when people do this. Just get to the damn meat and potatoes, man.
Right. Then talk about some entanglement.
So golly. And she probably can't even spell it. Then what the man?
Entanglement. Like Will said, just say you had sex. Like, you talk about entanglement. Who says that?
Well, she's trying to lighten the impact of say, because you say entanglement versus man, we fuck. Which one's which one's more harsh? But it still equals the same thing. So what I got from it was she's basically talking about it from just this clip. Is it like Will is not communicating to her when he wants to have sex or when the need for sex or something like that? And anybody knows that's been married for a long time, you grow in different phases. And a marriage is exactly what people say. It is work. And the reason why it's work is because you have all these outside factors pulling on your marriage, from work, what you deal with at work, and then don't you bring in kids. And when you bring in kids, that's going to pull from the marriage. Yeah. Then you got friends who may or may not be in support of the union. Not one piece of it, the union, the whole thing, not a piece of it. And then you just deal with the fact that you're still a human. And just because you're married don't mean you're dead. Other people still are attracted to you or look good, especially when you're in the limelight like these two. Because they're in the limelight, there's more people getting in a slingshot, stretching back, and flinging themselves at both of them.
Right.
Which is how Jada got into that entanglement in the first place.
Yeah.
And so for me, if you're having problems and issues in the bedroom with your spouse, I just don't see why would you, and you're trying to work out your relationship. Why are you running around out here telling people about it? For what?
Yes.
For what? When no one knows when me and Crystal are mad at each other. Nobody. And nobody knows because we know that we're going to work it out. We ain't about to split. And we've been through hellfire and brimstone from every aspect of finances, people trying to invade in our marriage. We've been through it all. And we always find a way to pivot to communicating to get through it and come to a resolution.
That's good.
So I do feel like she's up here selling wolf tickets, Miss K. I do. Yes. I think she's just trying to keep her name in the media. And just like you, I agree. The weirdness that people feel like they experience from her kids, I think that's Jada.
That's all her. I feel like
all
that
day.
Too. It definitely is.
Day. But I can't honestly tell y'all I'm going to be following this story because while I do love Will Smith and what Will Smith did for Black Americans with his show and with his rapping and all that, I kind of feel sad for him.
Yeah,
because Will Smith is not the kind of dude that's going to go in front of a camera and if him and his wife and you shouldn't do this and bash his wife. He's not the type of dude that's going to get in front of a camera and say, you know, Jada's got some issues she need to work out. He's never going to do that. He's too classy to do that. So I do feel bad for Will Smith. And, you know, if this really continues, Miss K, we might be seeing the end of this quote unquote power couple.
Well, you know what they said, what I think was a mistake. And you know, here goes me bringing back the church girl part of me. You have to watch what comes out of your mouth, you know, and they said, bad marriage for life, and they gave each other a little pound or whatever, the fist pump. What is you can't speak that kind of stuff out of your mouth, you know. You want to so it's supposed to be for better or worse. You're not supposed to be just staying together. We're gonna stay together whether it's a bad marriage or not. No, I don't like that type of, you know, that message to me. I don't agree with it. And if you guys already had entanglements and all that stuff, you might as well just throw in the towel, you know?
Unless you have legitimately went to counseling and you have legitimately said that this is not the way for our relationship. We're not going to be doing this anymore. Big mistake. I still love you enough that I can look past that and not hold you in contempt of that.
Yes,
it's one thing to say, you know what, I love you, I'm going to look past it. But you can't come to that conclusion and then harbor resentment every time you look at this person and be mad, because that's not going to be healthy either. So I'm with Ms. K. If you're just going to be entangling the rest of your life, you might as well split up.
Yeah.
But if you're going to come to an agreement, look, I messed up really bad. Forgive me. You're going to have to let it go. And you're going to have to let me rebuild trust. Then, you know, by all means, fight for it.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. It doesn't really seem like, you know, we don't really know what's going on the inside, but you know, if Jada is talking and saying all this stuff, then maybe it doesn't really seem like they are fighting for it. I don't know. What is she doing talking about her marriage so much on this freaking red table thing? Like, just stop. I just don't.
And then at the end of the day, like I said, I feel bad for Will because we need to hear what he has to say on this stuff. But Will Smith, of the two, he's not the one running around putting all their business in the street.
Right, because he's an actor.
But here's God, no, you didn't. She's an actor.
She's an actress, but we haven't seen her working in a while, you know, except for what was that? That ladies' night or whatever she did with you know, Queen Latifah.
I actually liked her in that, though, to be honest.
I did. I liked her too. I love Jada. But the way she's been acting lately, I'm just like, girl, I don't know what's up. Like, but from what some people say that she always was weird.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
You could. I mean, you couldn't tell from a different world that she was different.
I loved her when I always loved Jada from Different World, from Jason's Lyric, from Set It Off, from everything. Low Down Dirty Shame, especially, you know, but to see her on this and everything that she's doing and how she just, I don't know.
And I love her too. And I always thought she was like sister girl, you know, she represented Blackness no matter where she went, no matter what she acted on. But
somebody said they both freaks.
Yeah,
sorry, go ahead.
they are. I mean, I can attest to that. But the only one who's putting the business out on Front Street is Jada. That's the only one that's out here running around. So I want Will to just come out and say, look, you know, say something. How you feeling, my man? Because you was a human being too. You know, I remember when Will posted those pictures of his dad bod. You know, Jada made a comment that, yeah, I've been telling him he need to go work out. That sounds like some stuff where there's definitely some cracks in the relationship.
Yes,
because she didn't say it. She didn't say it in a manner that was like healthy. I'm worried about my partner's health. She basically kind of said it in like, nigga, can you stop eating bonbons, get on that treadmill? That's basically how she said it.
Yeah.
You know, so
she has to keep the united front, you know, like you said with you and your wife, you know, no one should know that you're upset with each other. And you remember how I said this, going back to BMF, how I said that Meech and T shouldn't be arguing in front of people.
You did say that.
You know, it's kind of with same thing with marriage, and I think siblings shouldn't do it. I just don't think people that are in close relationships should argue in front of other people or just show that they're divided in any kind of way.
Right, because what is like when you go, when I don't know how many of you guys have actually studied the art of war, but Ms. K,
a little bit.
The art of war 101, divide, then conquer. It didn't say conquer, then divide. It said divide and conquer. And if there is a little bit of a crack that can get you to create an earthquake for division, that's what people jump on this stuff and do it, man.
That's
so
right.
you know, I hope Will can work this thing out. Let me honor my super chats. Eric Iverson, he's back on that slow drip. Did y'all see what 50 said about Jada and Will on IG?
Oh,
no,
gosh.
I didn't, but I can only imagine it was petty as hell.
Yes.
Petty and grimy as hell. Will has Hyla La Rosa, and she had August. Shaking my head. Both of them are ridiculous at this point. True, but Will is not out here running around telling everybody the household secrets, you know. And let's see here. Eric Iverson. Jazz Dillinger from Death Row said Jada Pinkett had relations with dark-skinned guy from Crisscross when he was 15. I've heard that rumor. I've heard that rumor.
I didn't hear it.
Yeah, I heard that. I can't confirm nothing though, but I can't. I don't know. But I just think Jada need to shut up. They need to get on one accord. And if she's missing being in the limelight, go do some acting.
Right.
Yeah, go do some acting, man. Just, you know, like I said,
you're good at that. Just do that, please.
She is
close the red table talk. Oh my gosh. Just close it off.
Now, speaking of something that's on Facebook, we'll move on to the next subject. Miss K.
Yes.
Facebook is changing its name to Meta. But
what?
You know, yeah, they're gonna change the name. But you know what black folks gonna call it?
Something happened.
They're gonna call it Facebook.
Right? Yes, exactly.
Black folks ain't gonna stop calling it Meta. So for those of you that don't know
META, I'm sorry, META?
META. Yeah.
So that means a new app and everything?
I didn't say about that, but what they're trying to do is because Facebook itself has kind of gotten a little stale in terms of activity from our generation, Miss K. Oh. We don't hang on Facebook hours a day the way we used to 10 years ago. And we was one of the biggest demographics on Facebook. So Mark Zuckerberg, always forward looking, is creating the metaverse. And basically it is a virtual reality where you can basically turn on your phone or a small device. And me and you see how we're sitting here looking at each other? You could pop up as a hologram sitting directly in front of me. You can see everything. Then if we wanted to play chess, we could physically play chess with a chess hologram that would pop up. We could pick up the pieces and move them and have a conversation with each other, even though you somewhere up in New Jersey and I'm down in North Carolina. Wow. That's the meta universe, the metaverse, as we call it. And it could revolutionize a whole lot of things. Think about fitness, people that do fitness classes and stuff like that. I made a joke before you got up here that's going to ruin relationships because if you think Backpage was something, and if you think what's that on website, fans only or something, wait till you get fans only metaverse. Boom. Oh gosh. Boy, here's a little report on the metaverse, Miss K, to help you better understand. I can't even imagine running up to a chick, girl. Can we metaverse?
What? Yeah, that's
back in 2015 when Google announced a restructuring and created a new parent company called Alphabet. Facebook announcing a similar move today, officially changing its corporate name to Meta. All the apps will stay the same: Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. But this is about the company's goals beyond social media, to focus on the metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg staying as CEO of the new company, also not changing criticism, scrutiny, and the negative headlines all piling onto the tech giant. Leaked internal documents from a whistleblower indicated the company and what she called putting profits over safety. Document after document revealing concerns about the company's algorithm, the spread of misinformation, and Facebook's inability to curtail these issues. So the timing.
First it was the Benz. All right. So Ms. K, is this whole metaverse really about the business, or is it just about Mark Zuckerberg trying to turn the corner on all the whistleblowers that was telling all his dirty business going on behind closed doors?
What it seems like. That's what it seems like to me. That's why I said something must have happened.
Oh, so
he probably got a bankrupt Facebook and the name Facebook and do something. I don't know. I don't know all the the legal stuff with that, but I don't know. I don't care about that whole like seeing somebody digital, or what did you say again? Hologram.
Yeah. It's the metaverse.
Cool. Yeah.
It's the metaverse. I mean, think of it like this. We could be seeing the beginning of the end for cell phones. We could, because you could pull out whatever this little device is, it pops up your entire metaverse, and you could just punch and touch apps, spin them around, stuff. Some of this crazy stuff we've seen on sci-fi TV is coming to life right now.
Oh my gosh, yes.
So basically what they're doing is, it looks like they're still going to be doing business. They're still going to be branded as Facebook, but they're changing the LLC name, splitting it to Meta, kind of like Google did, because Google has two alphabets. There's an alphabet C class and an alphabet A class. And so maybe that's what he's doing. And maybe he's going to try to have this separate entity be listed under Facebook stock, but kind of do its own thing so that they can eventually have a split where you've got two different entities running two separate apparatuses. Because as it stands right now, if you take down Facebook, you take down Facebook and Instagram together. But if you've got something unpacked in another LLC that's adjoined to your current business, you take down one, you're not necessarily taking down the other one. But
so this sounds like something that whoever is interested would have to pay for.
Oh, you're gonna have to pay for something. Yeah. Like you might get like a base level amount of free stuff, but if you want to turn it up, you're gonna have to pay. So think of it like roadblocks, because I think one of the reasons why Facebook is making us think about this now is because two stocks I was going to tell you guys to invest in when I'm done with this, that parallel from the metaverse, is Roblox and Nvidia. They are way in front of Facebook on this metaverse thing, especially Roblox, because Roblox is basically a YouTube for kids to create their own metaverse in the computer. And then when they get a metaverse created with people, cars, civilization, all this and that, they are allowed to package that up and sell it digitally, Ms. K. Wow. Roblox is killing them. That's
crazy. So I did hear about Roblox, but the kids are really into this thing. Is
my God.
Safe for kids that have like epilepsy and stuff like that?
Very safe.
Oh.
The only thing that's a little unsafe with Roblox is you might hear Bruno Mars singing. That's it. No, for real. Because the way they do their music, they play a wide range of kid-friendly kind of teeny bopper style music. So you get turned on to an array of different music, which I like that part. So you're not boxed into just one culture's music. You can hear everything. Right. Yes. And there are actual school systems integrating Roblox platform into their school system, because when you're in there, you're literally creating digital worlds using blocks, using architectural stuff, using STEM. You're using all that on Roblox, and they just became a publicly traded company this year.
Wow.
And let me shout out Kiki J, who sends us a super chat. Super Sticker, excuse me. We appreciate that. You get a video for that, my lady. I think I made a mistake and pressed the button just for you.
First it was the Benzo, now I'm in the Enzo. Ferrari, I'm sorry, I keep blowing up. They call me the cake man, the strawberry shake man. I get it.
That's right. That's right, Miss Kiki. We appreciate that. And speaking of which, Miss K, I'm going to show these people the 2 stocks I just mentioned. Then I'll let you get out of here and go celebrate that son's big win today. Sound like he was out there kicking butt, taking names. All right, my people. So as I just walked us into this segment, the 2 stocks I'm talking about, and I own them both, is NVIDIA. If you guys want to make a play that's going to last you at least 15 years strong, NVIDIA needs to be the #1 thing on your list. Now, I just told B. Avery yesterday that by March, or maybe even by April next year, NVIDIA is going to be higher than $300. And look at it today, my people. It's $256. They split 2 months ago, and the stock was $190, and it's already up to $256. Now, I'm going to get in this camera so y'all can see my face. Do you hear me? When I told you about Tesla, half of y'all listened, the other half said, nah, he don't know what he's talking about. Now look at us. I'm telling you right now, it's expensive. But buy NVIDIA, ride the ups and downs, and by next Christmas, you're going to see a stock that's more than $500 by next Christmas. So I don't know what you're doing right now, but if you can hear my voice, get your hands on as much NVIDIA right now, as much as you can, because next year at this time, this stock will be higher than $500. And Miss K, you are my record keeper. So next Christmas, when you got 5,000 or more subscribers, Miss K, you're going to say, Lamont said we should have bought NVIDIA because of the metaverse, because Facebook tried to change their name. He said it was going to be $500 or more. Mark my words, Miss K. So this is in my portfolio. I ain't playing with y'all. I'm deep in it. That's in my portfolio. And the other one I mentioned is Roblox. And where's my Roblox? It's down here right here. I'm in Roblox for 50 shares. And this is the other stock I recommend you guys buying for a 10 to 15 year long run, because it's going to keep growing. This one is more affordable right now because they really just became a stock this year. But if Facebook is telling you they're trying to turn their triggers on metaverse, this is one of the leading companies that already has the technology in place to go ahead and usurp the barriers that are in place and get the metaverse out here quick, fast, with all the child protection laws in place, because they've already had to do that for their platform. So if you want my prediction on this, 3 years from now, this stock is going to be $300 or more. Book it. So while it's $84, get your hands on as much as you can right now. And those are my predictions, my people. Trying to help y'all out. Trying to help you. And we've got the young king in the building. I love your reviews on BMF recaps. And hey, appreciate that, Mr. King. Trust C. I trust you enough to go invest everything in my Roth. Hey, trust me. You know me and you go back. This is a woman who has made a lot of money on me and Larry's prediction. A lot of money. Miss K, when me and you was doing our one-on-one, you remember I told you somebody bought Kodak stock at like $8 and rode it all the way to 80?
Wow.
Tressa C is that woman.
Oh my gosh. Go girl. I'm about to get mine, I'm about to do my thing too. So I'm about to join you guys.
Hey, well, we're gonna keep it going, man. We're gonna keep it going. And ladies and gentlemen, that is it for this show. We got you in and out in an hour with everything. And T. Perez says, what do I think of crypto? I'm a big fan of crypto, but not the penny stock style cryptos. I'm a big fan of Ethereum. As a matter of fact, right now, if I was telling people to invest in crypto, my #1 play would be Ethereum. It's a little bit more affordable than Bitcoin. Bitcoin would be my #2 play. And for those of you looking for a value crypto, Cardano, it's like $2, but they operate on a specific blockchain that has potential for NFTs, for banking, and a whole lot of other usage. So when you're thinking about buying cryptocurrency, before you buy it, unless you're just trying to throw money down, wishing on a star, if you're buying it with a purpose, See what are the other practical applications that coin can do and what blockchain it's on. And that's how you know which cryptos to buy. That's how I buy. Because I do have crypto in my portfolio. I've got Ethereum and I've got Bitcoin. And I do have some Cardano. And if they ever put Shiba Inu in Robinhood, I'm probably going to slap down just a few shares just to see where it goes. But I wouldn't tell anyone to put their investment money in Shiba Inu first, because that's kind of like dibble-dabbling in penny stock. But that's it, man. That's it. Miss K, I hope you've enjoyed this hangout. We will look forward to having you next week. But what you got planned for the people this weekend?
Well, guys, I have to come with the oval. You know, I've been struggling with that one, but I'm coming with that one, and I also do Insecure. So, and then when BMF comes, I'll do BMF. But I'm gonna, so that's what I'm doing so far. Okay. Just 3 shows. Hopefully, I can come with some kind of theory. I don't know. Hey, it can't be one of the pull out of my. I'm not a pull out the behind type of person right now, guys. I can't do it.
Look, because I know some of y'all love seeing Miss K's pretty face so much, I'm gonna have to teach her how to pull stuff out the behind and just make up stuff. We did just get finished living in the presidency of Trump, and if he ain't teaching nothing, he should have taught you how to just pull shit out your ass and get an audience. You know what I'm saying? Come on, Miss K. Come on, Miss K. He should have taught you at least that. So I'm going to work with Miss K, y'all, because I know y'all love her. I'm going to work with her and teach her how to just pull crazy stuff right on out of there, and we're going to make it happen. So for me, this weekend, I'll probably drop another preview to BMF tomorrow night. I will just be pulling something out of my butt, giving you guys my final theory. And then Sunday, I will be doing the official BMF review. And then I will go live with my wife to review Hightown on Stars, my people. If y'all not watching Hightown, it's on Stars. You're missing out on a treat. I
gotta start it.
It's got drugs. It's got black people. It's got a black 16-year-old young drug lord. It's got a Hispanic drug lord. It's got white strippers. It even has a gay fisher marine who is now working for the police department. It's got everything you could want. And I will be having the creator of the show join me and my wife live on the finale to discuss where they're going to go in the future and what holes we might have missed in this season. So please, guys, join me for that. And then Monday, I'll release my Curb Your Enthusiasm video. So
nice.
We got it. And that'll be done with my wife, too. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out. That's going to do it for this video. Don't forget to like the video, comment, subscribe, and share. And be sure to subscribe to the homie, Miss K, who is doing big things. She's taking off now, people. Jump on that ship for it. Get in the atmosphere.
Yes. Thank you.
Till that next Sexy as Hell video. We'll see you.
See ya.